Okay. What's up, guys? Foggy Train here. Today I wanted to quickly give my first impressions on Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Wearing this cowboy hat because my hair looked stupid, and I like the cowboy hat. So, anyway, I'm about 3 hours in. I think 3.2 hours in so far, so not super far at all. I believe people said that their playtime for like a completion was like 55 hours, something like that. Not entirely sure, but some people were saying that they had like well over 100 something hours. So yeah, let me just kind of get into my experience. So I never played the first one. They explain pretty much everything very, very well for beginners. So you don't have to worry about not playing the first one. There's like, it feels like it's designed for people who didn't play the first game to be able to get that knowledge of kind of the events, because there's all kinds of like flashbacks and things like this that explain everything to you. This is one of the few games that I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try my best to actually, get to know all the characters. I'm gonna take my time. I'm not gonna mainline the main quest. I'm just gonna go ahead, take my time and enjoy this. So in like the first area that you go to, you're with all your friends. And I took my time and kind of got to know all the characters, and won this guy's ring back, and it's a long story. Anyway, for those of you who have played it, you understand where I'm going with this, and why that was a bit of a shock for me, being that I never do this before. What's my dog? The swordplay is really, really complicated. Like, it's a lot more complicated than most normal games where it's just like heavy attack or light attack. You actually have to pick the direction that you're swinging in. You have to make sure that you're hitting an unguarded area. You also have to guard the right way as well. There's parries and riposts and things like this. It's a very, very complex system, which I'm still getting the hang of. But that's a slight detractor for me, is just how complex it is. That's a me issue, though, I guess. I mean, it's just seems like a bit too much. Also, I feel like the alchemy system I wasn't a big fan of either. It's just so many things going on that I feel like we don't need it to be so in depth. Where you have to lower the pot, you have to push on the bellows to get the water boiling, you have to pick the right ingredients to boil, the right liquid, so you can do like oil, wine, water, pour it into the cauldron, lower the cauldron to the right setting, and then make sure that it's boiling for just the right amount of time. There's literally an hourglass that you have to flip, and then you put in your ingredients, the first ingredients at least, and then you flip the hourglass and you wait until you make sure that it's boiling at the right amount, and then quickly, oh, the hourglass is done. Now you have to raise the pot now. Okay, now you gotta grab the other ingredients, put them into the mortar and pestle, and start grinding them. Okay, now grab those and throw those in there, and now let's grab a file and let's pour that into this. Okay, come on, man. I don't need to do all that. I'm not a fan of that kind of thing, and it seems like that's kind of gonna be a big deal throughout most of the game. Is like the combat is very complex. The alchemy is complex. I heard you can forge your own swords and stuff, so I'm assuming probably the blacksmithing is probably also going to be very complex. I haven't gotten to that yet, but I'm not really looking forward to it, unfortunately. That's one thing that, just, I mean, to let y'all know, anyone who's looking into playing this, that is something that you're going to have to deal with, at least for one mission. And if you're into making potions and stuff, like, to benefit your character, then that's something that you're going to have to deal with every single time that you want to do it. Now, on to the good stuff. The game is beautiful. There is some times where the characters' facial animations are just look a little goofy. But there's so much choice, so much player choice. The skill checks and things like that are very, very in-depth. I really like how it's similar to Skyrim in that you level up kind of as you perform actions. So like if you're carrying a lot of stuff over time, you're over encumbered, your strength is going to go up because you're actually like flexing that skill, basically. I think that's a really cool thing. I enjoy that kind of leveling up the most. I haven't gotten super far, so I haven't really leveled up many skills like with like perk unlocks or anything like that. I haven't really checked that out yet. I've mostly just been like really enjoying actually talking to NPCs and getting to know everyone. Like it really is very, very enjoyable to just sit there and go through every dialogue option that they have. Because the voice acting is great. The characters are all fun. It's fun to interact with the world around you. If you have blood on yourself, you can go to a trough and wash off. If you have all kinds of nasty gunk all over you, whatever, like people around you, not even just enemies, but like people will smell you and they'll be disgusted by you. I've heard other mechanics that I haven't gotten to yet, so I don't really want to talk about those because I just haven't gotten there. It's not my experience. Right now, I'm searching for this like mythical armor of or I guess like legendary armor or whatever, that was apparently hidden somewhere. I have to solve these riddles to get it. So I'm interested in that. Right now, my dude is basically just has some shorts on, some like draws basically. So yeah, I need to get some clothes because I just got taken by the guards and punished. So okay, yeah. Do I recommend this game? Yes, but I think that it's important. On Steam, it's easier because on Steam you can get that refund after like within like 2 hours or so in case you're not feeling it, which I think you should be able to tell. Personally, I think I'm loving it and I'm gonna keep playing it for sure and I want to try to beat it. But keep in mind if you can't handle that kind of complex combat. And there are other options as well, like crossbows and bows, but they're very slow. You have to kind of master anything that you try. But yeah, if you think that you can deal with all that, or you may even enjoy it, give it a try for sure. This game it's really really something interesting. I I'm very impressed by it. So that's pretty much it for my first impressions, and I'll probably try to do a review video once I actually finish the game. God knows when that'll be. That might be in 6 months, but we'll see. So thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.